What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chelsea Crew Mode. This is Season 2, Episode 5, and I hope you guys have been doing well and you have been enjoying these series. Make sure you drop that like button, subscribe with the bell. It means absolutely a lot to me, but today is going to be a massive episode. We are going to dip into the transfer window, and we're going to just get into the transfer window. As you guys have seen on the thumbnail and title, we have made a massive signing, but that is still yet to come. We do still have a few games to go and to play, to work towards the transfer window. But yeah, if you guys have missed any other episode, go back and check those out. They all have been absolutely fantastic, and yeah, hopefully we can get a good start to this episode and a good result against Wolves at Stamford Bridge, and it will be actually a quite comfortable 3-1 win. Osimhen gets 1 and Aljif Elmas gets 2. But yeah, obviously, as you guys remember in the last episode, Christopher Nkunku is out injured for 3 months, so he will hopefully be back quite shortly, but for now it will be Aljif Elmas who will be the North Macedonian cam, who will be the replacement for now. So yeah, looking forward to signing these youngsters, but the only reason I'm looking for these young, what's the name? What are they called? Young. I can't speak right now. Young youth talents. Is because the board want me to sign 2 of them. Under the age of 20. So obviously I'll just sign 2 of them, and 2 of the best ones. So, but I did manage to get 2, and they weren't anything special, but they weren't anything terrible as well. But yeah, we're gonna come into this game against Napoli. I think this is the final, yes, the final game of the group stage, if I'm not wrong. But I think it's already confirmed that we're already through, so we're gonna play a little bit of a rotated side. Nothing too, nothing too bad, but it's gonna be away at the Naples. So we are going to go ahead in Italy and get a 0-0 draw. So we do manage to get a point. But currently sitting in the 5th position, with 28 points. We're going to face the newly promoted Southampton back into the Premier League. The Saints are looking to, make their mark in the Premier League back in. But we're going to quick sim this one as well, with a few changes. Madueke to come on the left, Marcus Edwards off the right, and Gallagher to make that cam position. Also Chalobah, I'm going to give him a bit of playtime on that right centre back. Levi Colwell on the left, and then Romeo Lavia comes in at the defensive mid position and at the right back to take over the position of the captain. Is going to come in Gusto. So quite a rotated side. Still got Osimhen, Sanchez, Chilwell on, and Enzo. So quite a strong team. Sterling comes on in the second half to make a good impact, and then Enzo Fernandez in the first half managed to make a clean sheet. So we are now 14 games in and we're still stuck around that 5th position. So yeah, we will be coming up against Manchester United, who are currently in the 1st position and currently undefeated right now in the Premier League, which in real life it's not really happening, but they have a great team in this career mode, and so do we. So we're going to try and compete with them. Obviously going to put out our best team. Nkunku's still injured. We have got through a few fixtures now. So yeah. this is basically the team that we're going to go and compete with. Our only change is going to be Marcus Edwards coming on the right, and Sterling is going to come on the left. And that's basically going to be it as we jump into a match against Manchester United at Stamford Bridge, and hopefully we can take 3 points from United. This would be a massive 3 points if we could get them. Obviously the captain here leading our side out onto North London, and we are looking for the 3 points. Let's just not, let's not get that in our minds that United are top of the ladder. We do want to take all 3 points and come back and try and get top of the ladder, because the board does want us to win the league. So, and I am expecting us to be in the title competition, but very unlucky there. United were the better team in the opening 20 minutes or so, but getting unlucky by hitting the crossbar. But half an hour in, we sort of got into the game a bit more. What a team play this was. It was great passing, great through ball from Reece James, and a lovely little back heel from the main goal scorer, Victor Osimhen, and Eljif Elmas gets the finish. So, great team goal. First half ends as it is 1-0, and we're going into the second half quite confident, feeling good, and obviously looking out to close out the game. And we nearly did with this great finesse shot from Raheem Sterling off the left, but it was straight at the keeper, and it did cause us to make a few changes. Osimhen to come off for Jackson, Mudryk to come on, also, what's his name? Romeo Lavia is going to come on instead of Elmas. Fernandes is going to play that more advanced role, and then Caicedo and Lavia will be in the defensive mid positions. So freshen up the legs, and hopefully we can stick on to the task and take all 3 points. But we almost secured it in the 86th minute with a great team display here from all the 11 players, and we did manage to see the game out as 1-0. But right now we are on 34 points in 4th position, so we have been flying through this season so far. We're not looking to slow down any second, but only dropping a few points here and there is not going to be good enough, because you see that table right there. We're in the 5th position, and we haven't really been doing too bad, except for dropping a few points here and there. But we really do need to go like with a good streak of games undefeated. So yeah, we're gonna rotate this side again against Fulham. Sterling coming off. Chalobah's gonna play in that defensive mid position. And that's basically it. Madueke is gonna come on as well, and we do manage to get a 3-1 win with Madueke to score both of the goals in the second half, and Enzo Fernandez in the first half he scored 1. But great cruise through that Fulham game at London. But so this is the last game, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I said Napoli was, but no, this one was against Royal Antwerp. I think it's confirmed that we are through. I'm not totally sure, but we are going to play quite a rotated team, because we do have a lot of games coming up, and we are getting into the thick of the Premier League this quite quickly here now. So we're going to make pretty much a lot of changes. Cowell, Chalobah, Gallagher, Jackson, I think Madueke again, yeah. We should be we should be taking all 3 points here. We are at London. We're in London. So yeah, we're gonna take. Hopefully, we're gonna take all 3 points. But Royal Antwerp say no, and unfortunately, we actually suffer 3-1 loss to the Belgium side. So quite shocked for that. But we're coming up against Brentford, who haven't had the best of seasons, but you know, we have had quite a good season. Let's just say that. Chilwell is going to be out for only like 7 days or so, so nothing too major there. But the team will probably stay the same in terms of the lineup. Against Brentford, we are looking to, you know, pick up a little bit more of a run of form after coming off a back of a loss to Royal Antwerp in the Champions League, but in the Premier League we get back-to-back losses, which is going to let us down a lot. Osimhen, the only goal scorer there. We are in the 3rd position, but if we did take that 3 points, we would be in that, 2nd position. But we've got Manchester City up next, and who've only got 26 points, and we've got 37. They are kind of struggling for, you know, for the expectation for Manchester City to be up there, and you know, there's just better teams out there like us, Chelsea. We're competing. United, obviously Liverpool. I haven't seen Liverpool up there. Newcastle are up there. So Arsenal as well are up there as well. But we're going out to the Etihad, and it's not going to be easy out here at the Etihad, also known as the Empty Head. Or it's gonna be a heated game, as City are the title defenders, I believe they are. Because this is a year in the future. I think they did win it last year. I'm quite certain they did. But we nearly make a perfect start here, away from home, nearly smashing it in the bottom left-hand corner. But you know, it was quite a, you know, slow and not very entertaining first half. But into the back end of the first half, Manchester City almost made it 1-0. Erling Haaland couldn't put his dinner away. He had a good 2-3 chances, but he couldn't find the back of the net. And also Osimhen had a few chances, also couldn't find the back of the net. But eventually in the 70th minute, it was great play by Manchester City. You got to give him that. And Erling Haaland couldn't have placed it in the bottom corner any better, to be quite honest with you. It was just a great finish, and that's how the game ended up. And we are coming off the back of 3 losses, and we are in the summer transfer, not summer, but we are in the January transfer window now. People have commented down below to sign Alphonso Davies. He has gone to Arsenal. I do feel like it is quite realistic. There has been a lot of, you know, snakes between the London clubs. All obviously Giroud. I can name a number of people: Giroud, Jorginho, Kai Havertz. Many people have, you know, snaked. David Luiz and many other players have, you know, gone from Chelsea to Arsenal, or Arsenal to Chelsea. But we did offer £75 million, and Arteta just walks out of the room. His market value was 69 million, and he absolutely rejects that. So I thought it was quite interesting. And then I thought, we're not going to wait a week. We're probably going to go for a better player for about around the same price. Theo Hernandez is 1 overall better. He's got great stats. He's 6 foot, so he's not tiny. Reece James, on the other hand, 2 very attacking fullbacks, but Theo Hernandez very rapid in that left back position, so he can come back and defend, and he's got a good shot on him as well. So he's quite a good all-round left back. If we need him to play in midfield, I think he can play in midfield. So we're going to offer Ben Chilwell plus 45 million. Probably did overpay a bit, but you know, Mauricio Pochettino does get the deal over the line, which was around 75 million pounds if you calculate the 45 and Ben Chilwell. The only reason I'm getting rid of Ben Chilwell is he is sort of aging. I think he's only 2 years older than Theo Hernandez. He is 3 ratings lower. That's not the reason. Those 2 are not the reason. They're not the only reasons. As we go into the waging areas, if he does accept, which he does accept, and we have got him in the club, but the main reason why I have let go of that left back position in Ben Chilwell is he has, as you guys have seen, offered a transfer request. So he's going to Italy. Theo Hernandez is coming to London. So the deal is done, and we are managed to get that deal over the line. And he is coming to the Mighty Blues. We weren't managed to get Alphonso Davies over the line, but we have managed to get the fella Frenchman. He's got a Frenchman here in Kunku and Disassi, so he won't be the only one here, and hopefully he can form a great bonding with those two Frenchmen and all his teammates. As you guys can see, Osimhen there checking him out. He looks really good in that dark blue kit. Theo Hernandez, he's that number 5, fits him perfectly. But yeah, great signing for great money, but the board suggests it wasn't so great. I think they give me a D. But such a great player he is. If Chelsea did make a signing, something like that, he's such a great player. He's quite versatile as well. So, yeah, board give me a D, but I'm quite happy with that transfer. If you guys have any other suggestions who you guys want me to sign, let me know in the comment section down below. But I think that might be it for the transfer window, and that is definitely it for this episode. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe with the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. See you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace out.